So next model we are going to discuss the problems based on prove the following. Prove LHS equals to RHS. That model problems we are going to discuss now. In that, first problem is 47, page number, fourth question it is. Prove that 2 tan inverse 1 by 2 plus tan inverse 1 by 7 equals to tan inverse 31 by 17 it is. So we need to prove it. To prove this, if you observe here, 2 tan inverse x form is there. What is the formula for 2 tan inverse x means 3 formulas you are having. Sin inverse of 2x by 1 plus x square, cos inverse of 1 minus x square by 1 plus x square, tan inverse of 2x by 1 minus x square. Then which formula is comfortable for us to use here is, you have the formula in terms of tan inverse x plus tan inverse y formula you have, tan inverse x minus tan inverse y formula we have. So that I am using 2 tan inverse x formula in terms of tan inverse, that is 2x by 1 minus x square. No. So 2 tan inverse 1 by 2 equals to tan inverse of 2 into x 1 by 2 divided by 1 minus x square 1 by 2 whole square, that is 1 by 4. On simplifying, 2 cancel, 1 minus 1 by 4 simplification 3 by 4, that equals to tan inverse of 1 divided by 3 by 4. 1 divided by 3 by 4 I can write it as tan inverse 4 by 3 I can write. Now, I am substituting this in the given question. For that, I am considering the given form first. Consider 2 tan inverse 1 by 2 plus tan inverse 1 by 7 it is. What is the simplification of 2 tan inverse 1 by 2 we got is tan inverse 4 by 3 plus tan inverse 1 by 7. What is the formula we have to use for tan inverse x plus tan inverse y means tan inverse of x plus y by 1 minus xy, that equals to tan inverse of 4 by 3 plus 1 by 7 divided by 1 minus 4 by 3 into 1 by 7. What is the LCM I can write? I can take in both numerator and denominator 21, and if I cancel directly, then you will get it as tan inverse of 7 4s are 28 plus 3 1s are 3 divided by, I am taking LCM 21 common and I am cancelling that value in both numerator and denominator. 7 into 3 21 minus 4 into 1 4. On simplifying, this value becomes tan inverse of 31 divided by 17 it is. So which is equals to RHS. So that you can write in the last conclusion step as LHS equals to RHS. Whatever is given in the problem, you can write in the last step as a conclusion step. Now, what are the two formulas we have used in this particular solution? Means, first one we have used 2 tan inverse x in terms of tan inverse, that is tan inverse of 2x by 1 minus x square. Second formula we have used here is tan inverse x plus tan inverse y. So that tan inverse of x plus y divided by 1 minus xy it is. And if you write one more time here, so that it will perfectly fixed in your mind. Next one, it is 51 page number, third question. That is, prove 2 sin inverse 3 by 5 equals to tan inverse 24 by 7. It is 2 sin inverse 3 by 5 equals to tan inverse 24 by 7. Now, 2 sin inverse 3 by 5, I have to convert in terms of tan inverse. So, already you know, for 2 tan inverse x, we have 3 formulas, whatever we have discussed in last problem. The same model, first I will convert this function in terms of tan inverse. 2 sin inverse 3 by 5. Actually, this sin inverse 3 by 5 equals to alpha, and we have to use in terms of trigonometric function. Directly how I am doing is, or if we write, then also not a problem. Let sin inverse 3 by 5 equals to alpha implies sin alpha equals to 3 by 5. Opposite side 3, hypotenuse 5, adjacent side becomes 4. How I can write this means tan alpha equals to 3 by 4 according to right angle triangle concept. This is 3, this is 5, this is 4. Then from this, what I can write, alpha means tan inverse 3 by 4 I can write. If you equate these two steps, alpha same, I can write sin inverse 3 by 5 as tan inverse 3 by 4. From next problems, instead of doing all these steps more, instead of doing all these number of steps, I will be using directly from this step to this step by using right angle triangle concept from next problems. Now, here 2 sin inverse 3 by 5 I can write 2 tan inverse 3 by 4. As I need in terms of tan inverse, 2 tan inverse x formula in terms of tan inverse of 2 into 3 by 4 divided by 1 minus 3 by 4 whole square, that is 9 by 16. It is. Now, this is 2 ones are 2 twos are, that equals to tan inverse of 3 by 2 divided by, if I simplify this one, 16 minus 9, 7 by 16. 2 ones are 2 eights are. If you simplify, then it is tan inverse of 3 eights are 24 divided by 1 sevens are 7. It is equals to right hand side function. That is, prove that tan inverse 1 by 5 plus tan inverse 1 by 7 plus tan inverse 1 by 3 plus tan inverse 1 by 8 equals to value pi by 4. We need to prove. So we have the formula for two functions, that is tan inverse x plus tan inverse y. But here 4 terms are present of same function type. We will apply tan inverse x plus tan inverse y for these two functions. For these two functions separately I will apply. Then these two terms you will get in terms of tan inverse. These two terms again you will get in terms of tan inverse. Third time we need to apply the same formula one more time. So that what is the formula for tan inverse x plus tan inverse y means? Tan inverse of x plus y by 1 minus xy. So that if I apply that formula, you will get tan inverse of 1 by 5 plus 1 by 7 divided by 1 minus 1 by 5 into 1 by 7 plus tan inverse of 1 by 3 plus 1 by 8 divided by 1 minus 1 by 3 into 1 by 8. It is LCM in both numerator and denominator. I can take 35 and I will cancel. Then you will get tan inverse of 7 plus 5 divided by 7 5s are 35 into 1 35 minus 1 plus tan inverse of numerator and denominator LCM is 24. I am taking that LCM and I am cancelling that value directly. Then you will get 8 into 1 8 plus 3 into 1 3 divided by 3 8s are 24 minus 1 it is. So that this is equals to tan inverse of 12 by 34 plus tan inverse of 11 by 23 it is. The simplification if you do, then you will get tan inverse 12 by 34 it is 6 by 17 plus tan inverse 11 by 23 it is. Again for these two functions if you apply one more time tan inverse x plus tan inverse y formula, then you will get tan inverse of 6 by 17 plus 11 by 23 divided by 1 minus 6 by 17 into 11 by 23. If you take the LCM as 17 into 23 in both numerator and denominator and can cancel directly, then on simplification it is tan inverse of 23 into 6, 6 3s are 18, 6 2s are 12 plus 1 13, that is 138 plus 17 into 11, 11 7s are 77, 11 1s are 11 plus 7 it is 187 divided by 17 into 23, 17 3s are 51, 17 2s are 34 plus 5 39 391 minus 11 6 are 66 it is. That equals to tan inverse of 138 plus 187, simplification is 325 divided by 391 minus 66 it is 325. 325 if I cancel, then you will get tan inverse of 1. What is a simplification or simplified value of tan inverse 1 means? I can write directly it as pi by 4. So that LHS equals to RHS, you can write in the conclusion step. 51 page number, 5th question. Prove that cos inverse 4 by 5 plus cos inverse 12 by 13 equals to cos inverse 33 by 65. We have to prove. So if you observe, left hand side and right hand side is in terms of cos inverse function. But in formulas, if you recall, we have learnt the formulas only for tan inverse x plus tan inverse y, or tan inverse x minus tan inverse y. So that whatever the functions given to you, LHS or RHS, try to convert in terms of tan inverse only. That point is the first point what you need to recall in your mind. Now, first, cos inverse 4 by 5 plus cos inverse 12 by 13 equals to, already I told in first problem, some 3 to 4 steps you can write how it can be written in terms of tan inverse, but directly you need to analyze in your mind. How means, as cos function is present, adjacent side 4, hypotenuse 5, automatically opposite side becomes 3. Then cos inverse 4 by 5, how I can write in terms of tan inverse means 3 by 4, opposite side by adjacent side. In the same way, second function if you take, same cos function is present, 12 adjacent side, 13 hypotenuse, opposite side becomes 5. So that how I can write in terms of tan inverse means it is 5 by 12. Now, tan inverse x plus tan inverse y formula, if you apply tan inverse of x plus y by 1 minus xy, that is 3 by 4 plus 5 by 12 divided by 1 minus 3 by 4 into 5 by 12. Now, what is the LCM of 4 and 12 is 12. But for my convenience, denominator 12 into 4, 48 you will get. Here also I am taking 12 into 4, 48, so that I can cancel directly that 48 in both numerator and denominator terms. Then it becomes tan inverse of 12 3s are 36 plus 4 5s are 20 divided by 48 whole divided by 12 into 4 into 1, it is 48 minus 5 3s are 15 divided by 48. 48 I can cancel. Then if you simplify, you will get it as tan inverse 56 divided by 33. But in the question, we need in terms of cos inverse. So if you just use the right angle triangle one more time, this value is equals to alpha. If I take tan alpha equals to 56 by 33, nothing but opposite side is 56, adjacent side is 33. Then hypotenuse becomes square root of 56 square plus 33 square. If you simplify this value, you will get it as 65. Root of 65 square nothing but 65. So that how I can write this tan inverse in terms of cos inverse means cos inverse of adjacent side 33 divided by hypotenuse 65, which we want right hand side. Again, in the conclusion step you need to write LHS equals to RHS, whatever is given in the problem. Next question is 49 page number, example 10. Show that sin inverse 3 by 5 minus sin inverse 8 by 17 equals to cos inverse 84 by 85. Same logic if you apply. We don't have any formula for sin inverse terms, means sin inverse x plus sin inverse y, sin inverse x minus sin inverse y. We didn't come across in the formulas. We know only tan inverse x plus tan inverse y or tan inverse x minus tan inverse y. So that I need to convert these two functions in terms of tan inverse first. Sin inverse 3 by 5 minus sin inverse 8 by 17. How? I can write in terms of tan inverse directly. Sin function, opposite side 3, hypotenuse 5, adjacent side 4. So that I can write this function as tan inverse 3 by 4 minus, same sin function means right angle triangle. If you take sin function, opposite side 8, hypotenuse 17, adjacent side becomes 15. Already you have learnt about right angle triplets in your trigonometry concept of first year. So that it is tan inverse of 8 by 15. Tan inverse x minus tan inverse y formula, tan inverse of x minus y by 1 plus xy. So that it is tan inverse of 3 by 4 minus 8 by 15 divided by 1 plus 3 by 4 into 8 by 15. It is now 15 into 4 60, 15 into 4 60. I can take LCM and I can cancel that value in both numerator and denominator. Then on simplification, tan inverse of 15 3s are 45 minus 8 4s are 32 divided by 15 into 4 into 160 plus 8 3s are, it is 24. So that this is tan inverse of 45 minus 32, it is 13 divided by 84. But we want in terms of cos inverse. Same concept of right angle triangle. If you take by taking this term as alpha, then opposite side 13, adjacent side 84, then hypotenuse becomes square root of 13 square plus 84 square. If you simplify, you will get it as root of 85 square, nothing but 85 you will get. So that how I can write in terms of cos inverse means cos inverse adjacent side 84 divided by hypotenuse 85 I can write. So that again at last after this step, in the conclusion step we need to write LHS equals to RHS one more time at last step. Next 50 page number, example 11. This is very, very important for 3 marks question. Show that sin inverse 12 by 13 plus cos inverse 4 by 5 plus tan inverse 63 by 16 equals to pi. It is no. One is sin inverse, one is cos inverse, one is tan inverse. What is the logic I told in all previous problems is we need to convert any functions in terms of only tan inverse. That logic only will apply. And we will consider only first 2 terms. Why? Because we are having the formula for only 2 terms. Tan inverse x plus tan inverse y, tan inverse x minus tan inverse y. So that sin inverse 12 by 13 plus cos inverse 4 by 5 equals to tan inverse opposite side 12, hypotenuse 13, adjacent side becomes 5. So that I can write it as tan inverse 12 by 5 plus cos inverse means adjacent side 4, hypotenuse 5, opposite side is 3. So that I can write in terms of tan inverse as 3 by 4. Now it is of the form tan inverse x plus tan inverse y. In that two cases we learnt. X positive, y positive, xy less than 1, one formula. X positive, y positive, xy greater than 1, another formula. If you consider this, x value is equals to 12 by 5 which is positive. Y value it is 3 by 4 which is positive. XY value if you take 12 by 5 into 3 by 4, this is 36 by 20 which is greater than 1. So that XY greater than 1, then the formula is tan inverse x plus tan inverse y equals to pi plus tan inverse of x plus y by 1 minus xy. It is. If you apply that formula for these 2 terms, then so this all I am writing in brackets, and I am continuing this step here equals to tan inverse pi plus tan inverse of 12 by 5 plus 3 by 4 divided by 1 minus 12 by 5 into 3 by 4 it is. I take the LCM of 5 and 4 as 20 in both numerator and denominator and I can cancel directly. Then it is pi plus tan inverse of 12 4s are 48 plus 5 3s are 15 divided by 5 4s are 20 minus 12 3s are 36 it is. So that equals to pi plus tan inverse of 48 plus 15 it is 63 divided by 20 minus 36 it is minus 16. Tan inverse of minus x. Tan inverse of minus x formula you already learned that it is minus tan inverse x. So that pi minus tan inverse 63 by 16. If you take this minus term to left hand side, you have already these two terms. So that you will get, therefore, sin inverse 12 by 13 plus cos inverse 4 by 5 plus tan inverse 63 by 16 equals to value pi you will get is the required problem case. So with this problem here, we have completed the problems based on the model, prove that or show that LHS equals to RHS. Based on this model, just you need to do 3 problems I am giving as assignment. 100% these 3 problems which we are going to give in assignment should be worked and should be solved by each and every student to get confidence in this particular model. 51 page number 467. So these 3 problems you need to compulsory do so that you will get 100% perfectness in this particular model problems. 52 page number 9th question. Prove that tan inverse root x equals to half into cos inverse of 1 minus x by 1 plus x comma x belongs to closed interval 0 comma 1 it is. So if we recall the form of assumptions, 1 minus x by 1 plus x is present. The assumption is x equals to tan square theta I can take, x equals to cos 2 theta I can take, x equals to cos theta I can take. But if you observe another side of this problem, you need tan inverse root x, so that the assumption for x must be in terms of tan. So what is the assumption for x in terms of tan for this form is x equals to tan square theta. This implies square taking to this side root x equals to tan theta. Implies theta equals to tan inverse root x. Now if you consider directly RHS, I am considering RHS, half into cos inverse 1 minus x by 1 plus x equals to half into cos inverse 1 minus tan square theta divided by 1 plus tan square theta. Half into cos inverse, formula for this already you know, it is cos 2 theta. Cos inverse of cos x is x, that is half into 2 theta equals to theta. What is theta according to our assumption is tan inverse root x, which is left hand side function, so that LHS equals to RHS. Last step you need to write LHS equals to RHS, how it was given in the problem. Next one, 52 page number 10th question. Prove that cot inverse of square root of 1 plus sin x plus square root of 1 minus sin x divided by square root of 1 plus sin x minus square root of 1 minus sin x equals to x by 2, comma, x belongs to open interval 0, comma, open pi by 4 it is. Now, so I want to take individual terms and simplify. First, 1 plus sin x, if you take, what is the trigonometric identity? I can write 1 in terms of sin and cos is sin square x by 2 plus cos square x by 2 I can write, plus as I have written in terms of half angles, sin x I can write in terms of half angles as 2 sin x by 2 cos x by 2. You will get one small doubt that sin square x plus cos square x also I can write, but it doesn't have any use. Why? Because the given other term is in terms of x only. So that in terms of x by 2 I have converted. A square plus b square plus 2ab formula, this is a plus b whole square sin x by 2 plus cos x by 2 whole square it is. And next one, 1 minus sin x equals to sin square x by 2 plus cos square x by 2 minus sin x formula in terms of half angles 2 sin x by 2 cos x by 2. It is a square plus b square minus 2ab. A minus b whole square I can write, b minus a whole square I can write. Which one I should write means this term is present in square root. Square root is defined for only positive real numbers. So that I have to write compulsory cos x by 2 minus sin x by 2 whole square, but not sin x by 2 minus cos x by 2 whole square. Why? Because reason. As the interval is given as 0 x less than pi by 4. If I take in terms of x by 2, it is 0 less than x by 2 less than pi by 8. Means pi by 8 simplification is 22.5 degrees. 0 to 22.5 degrees if you take, cos function is more or sin function is more according to graph. If you take, then cos function will be more than sin function. So that cos x by 2 minus sin x by 2 will be positive, sin x by 2 minus cos x by 2 will be negative. Just for your understanding, 0, let us assume pi by 8, it is plus 1. Cos 0, 1, cos pi by 8, its value will be something around root 2 minus 1, that is equals to like this, you will get 0 to, let us assume pi by 2 and it is pi by 4. Cos 0, 1, cos 90, 0. Sin 0, 0, sin 90 degrees, 1 it is. So if you observe 0 to 22.5 degrees means up to this you should take. Up to this if you take, this is cos x function graph and this is sin x function graph. From here to here, cos function values are more than sin function values. So that cos x by 2 minus sin x by 2 is positive. That is the reason why I have written here cos x by 2 minus sin x by 2 whole square. Now, then I need here square root. Square root of 1 plus sin x becomes, according to this, if you cancel square root, it is sin x by 2 plus cos x by 2, comma, square root of 1 minus sin x, if you take, it is cos x by 2 minus sin x by 2. If you use these terms values in the given problem, then consider LHS equals to cot inverse, I am substituting directly. Root of 1 plus sin x simplification is sin x by 2 plus cos x by 2 plus 1 minus sin x simplification is cos x by 2 minus sin x by 2 divided by root of 1 plus sin x simplification sin x by 2 plus cos x by 2 minus cos x by 2 minus sin x by 2. Sin x by 2 minus sin x by 2 cancel. Cos x by 2 minus cos x by 2 cancel. That equals to cot inverse of cos x by 2 plus cos x by 2, 2 cos x by 2 divided by denominator 2 sin x by 2. 2 if I cancel, cos theta by sin theta formula cot theta. So that cot inverse of cot x by 2, which is equals to x by 2, that is equals to RHS, what they asked. Again, same point I am repeating. After that, in the last conclusion step, we need to write LHS equals to RHS, whatever is given the problem. 52 page number 12th question. Prove that 9 pi by 8 minus 9 by 4 sin inverse 1 by 3 equals to 9 by 4 sin inverse 2 root 2 by 3. So up to this problem, we have proved by taking LHS and proving that it is equals to RHS. But in this particular problem, we will take the given form as it is, and whatever the value after simplification, we get that LHS and RHS is equal. That method will apply here. In the first step, if we write the given problem, then 9 pi by 8, if you take this term to that side, this is equals to 9 by 4 sin inverse 2 root 2 by 3 plus 9 by 4 sin inverse 1 by 3. Implies and implied by 9 pi by 8 equals to 9 by 4, if you take common, it is sin inverse 2 root 2 by 3 plus sin inverse 1 by 3 it is. If you cancel 9 and if you cancel 4 and 8, then this implies and implied by pi by 2 equals to sin inverse 2 root 2 by 3 plus sin inverse 1 by 3. pi by 2 equals to sin inverse 2 root 2 by 3 plus sin inverse 1 by 3 you will get after this step. Then already one term is sin inverse, the other term should be cos inverse x, so that sin inverse x plus cos inverse x equals to pi by 2, we can apply that property. For that, already sin inverse 1 by 3, I want to convert it. If I use the right angle triangle concept, opposite side 1, hypotenuse 3, adjacent side will be root of 3 square minus 1 square. It is root 8. Root 8 simplification is 2 root 2. Then this implies and implied by pi by 2 equals to sin inverse 2 root 2 by 3 plus, how I can write in terms of cos inverse is cos inverse adjacent side 2 root 2 divided by hypotenuse 3. So that sin inverse x plus cos inverse x equals to pi by 2. For all values this relation holds correct means not. For what values of x sin inverse x plus cos inverse x equals to pi by 2 is possible means x belongs to closed interval minus 1 comma plus 1. Now whatever the value you got for x here, is this value lies in that interval minus 1 comma plus 1 or not, I want to check once. That is 2 root 2 by 3 equals to 2 into 1.414 divided by 3. 2 into 1.414 means 2.828 divided by 3, which is less than 1. It is. So that this value automatically belongs to closed interval minus 1 comma 1, which is possible. So that LHS equals to RHS. Why? Because we have modified the given LHS equals to RHS and we have proved these two are same. This implies and implied by pi by 2 equals to pi by 2, I can write. So that this completes the entire all problems based on the model prove LHS equals to RHS. So among these three problems, whatever we have done, based on that, some two problems I am giving for you as an assignment, which each and every student have to solve, so that your confidence will be 100% in this particular model. 47 example 7 and 52 page number 11th question. Okay.